Hello YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Today's a little bit of a tutorial with Pinnacle Studio 12 Ultimate Edition. This is for people who do not know how to do anything with, you know, transitional effects and images and all that. This is just going to be something very raw, it's going to be unedited, it's going to be kind of unprofessional for an editing tool. And yes, I'm topless, so I don't care. But this is just a request because someone wanted to know, and I might as well do a video for it. So, alright. First things first, you're going to deal with a few simplistic measures. Okay, so step one. You need photos that are translucent. In this case, these aren't, but it doesn't matter. These will still do the job for what the lesson's going to be. So I got a photo of Poison from Streets of Rage, you know, that transsexual, transgender dude that's never mind. Okay, so step one, make sure you have your presented photos. Now you're gonna need to go into properties, because obviously these photos can't be as big as what they look like right now. Go into up here, you'll see, click on that. Now that'll make the photo small enough to move around with. You'll see squares due to the fact that this is an HD cropped photo or a portioned photo, so don't worry about it. Okay, now you'll just have him, just move him wherever. This is just for the exercise. Okay, next you can leave this on and click on her. Just drag it and see, that will automatically make it so it's less work to move it around. Now, when practicing with Pinnacle Studio 12, I would recommend do not show any work that, you know, doesn't look as good as you think it would be. Or don't settle for this is fine. You gotta really, I mean really, if you want to show off your art, really show some grease monkey action. But, alright, now, you also see that these two photos are side by side. Okay, again, I apologize for the camera. I'm using my web camera, and this is the best way to show it off. Because every single time I try to use desktop mode, it crashes on me, so I'm just not going to have to reboot my freaking computer every 5 freaking minutes. Okay, so now we're in a transitions mode. If you have packs up the yin-yang for this, and you bought them all or whatever, then you're all set. Alright, so, you guys remember that awesome intro I did? Of course you do, because it was just that awesome. But, alright, so, you're going to notice you're going to have a slide up right, or slide up left, down here, 3 columns down to the left-hand side. Grab those, and just drag them down. Then, grab this one, drag it down. You'll notice the other photos aren't there no more. Don't go in panic mode. That's fine. That's what you want. So now we're gonna look at this and see how it looks. See? What was used for video transitions worked for that really well. So with that one more time. Good. You see how it works now? Alright. Also, what you probably wouldn't suspect. Okay, now we're going to go into photos, and we're going to grab this Pikachu eating a kid's head off. You could put this in the text column as well. Bet you didn't know that. That's like a third column you can put junk on. Alright, put that right there. Now I'm going to go into transitions one more time, but seeing this is in the center, it would be more proper to make it go up rather than where it came from the rest of those, because it would just look like an idiot did that. Alright, so again, that's going to disappear. Now let's look at our result. See? Well, doesn't look perfect, but you get the rough idea. Let's see that one more time. Looks pretty nice so far, I know. Okay, so we don't need that though, so we're just going to get rid of it. Just showing you an example that what it can be done, because we need that comment area anyway, or the text. Alright, so for your text, you can have a nice assortment. Or if you unlocked a couple packs for additional packages for texts, which you really don't need. The standard text right here does it justice, because you know I'm a cheapskate like that. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here, dragged it over here in the bottom, make sure it matches up with the images. So much win. Alright, don't worry about that being in the background. You're probably thinking, oh, is that gonna be the full freaking screen now? No, it's not, it's fine. Alright, so let's type a random sentence. Okay. This is gonna say, Alec, John loves the tacos. Loves the tacos. Duh. Okay, so we're going to. Now you're probably gonna want some music, some tunes to listen to while you're jamming out to your awesome intro. So before you do that though, you're gonna have to do this. Now you gotta pick a awesome intro transition for the text to come in on. Okay, you can put this before that. We'll see how it looks real quick. I'm not going to save this, obviously. Look, cleavage. Okay, look. Peels right on like diapers. I'm right. Looks good. So now we're going to need some music for this to jam to. Y'all recognize this. It can have absolutely no sequential value. Okay, now you're going to need to drag that music down here to the musical note and sync it up with the images and the transitional area bars. So that's going to link up, and it's going to sound like complete nonsense and randomness. And there you go. That's really the basics of making an intro. A lot of people wondering how you did it, or how I did it, and that's just how you do it. You gotta work for it, obviously, and find the right intros for yourself, and because obviously you don't want something that damn plain, because it really won't work that well. But people were very interested in what I did with the all games awesome intro. Don't save that. There we go. How I did it this way, because it was just that awesome. It was just the most amazing thing you saw since sliced bread. That intro. Now you're asking me, how did I get the controllers and all that to slide up? Well, you're gonna have to do some editing yourself. I can't be holding your hand the entire time with this. This is something that's going to be requiring some PNG work to get that to be some of the photos to be translucent. Now, if you have a photo that has like gray and white like squares around it, and instead of a Photoshop website thing or whatever, and you see those in the background, that means it's going to be translucent and it's going to work. But if you have like white in the background, you're going to have to go into a Photoshop and carefully remove all that piece by piece to get that to work, like I did with those right there. So hope you got luck better than I do finding those kind of photos and cropping them down, but hope you guys enjoyed the intro, and I'll try to do more help you guys out with any other type of stuff I can tutorial whatever. But as for me, I'm gonna eat some Funyuns and play my Adventure Island game because it's driving me crazy. Well, take it easy, guys.